already know, or most of us already know, but I'm going to say it anyway for the benefit of those who are still living in self-denial. Now, the average Nigerian don't really hate corruption, but hate the fact that he or she is not benefiting from corruption. Now, here's an example. Now, how do you explain to a non-Nigerian that people or Nigerians came out to protest against the hardship we are facing in Nigeria, and some Nigerians who are also affected by that hardship came out to do a counter protest against that protest, just because someone somewhere in the government paid them as little as 1,000 naira to mobilize them to do that counter protest. Now, how do you also explain to a non-Nigerian that a Reno Umokri would also come out to criticize a government, and in the space of a few months later coming out to praise the same government that he once criticized? And not because the government is currently doing better, but just because he's now seeking favor or he's benefiting something from that government. How do you also explain to a non-Nigerian that someone like Deji Adeoju, who was seemingly standing for the youth some months ago, fighting for the youths, and who has been more like an activist some few months ago, has all of a sudden turned back again to, something we all don't understand anymore? How do you also explain to a non-Nigerian? Now, this one is for the folks, especially in Delta. Now, how do you explain to a non-Nigerian that a state like Delta State, that has been a PDP state, where some persons who have been benefiting from the PDP government and are heavy critic of the APC government, all of a sudden the governor decamp to APC, and those same people have all of a sudden turned back to now start singing the praises of APC, the same APC that they once criticized some months ago. Just make it make sense. Now, the summary of the whole thing is just that the average Nigerian don't really hate corruption. They just hate the fact that they are not benefiting from the corruption. Once they start benefiting from that corruption, it's all good and fine. Well, just take that home.